Because this de Blasio is just a self-serving ass.
I'm kind of on his side on this one with these horse carriages.
Nope.
I don't want them anymore. They fuck up traffic. There's no need for it.
Nope.
Go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania if you want to ride a fucking horsey.
Aw.
Get them out of New York.
And he's
horse shit in New York. What's the step at horse shit on Park Avenue South?
It really stinks over there.
Yes.
Really smells bad.
Fucking part of the New York experience.
I got no problem with getting rid of that shit.
Get rid of them.
Not even for the humanitarian reason. Just the fact that they stink. They do hold up traffic. And then I do feel bad for the little horsies.
And they get scared every once in a while, and
they get scared.
Yeah. Hit by a cab.
They panic. They bite an electrical line. Those dumb fucking horses.
Well, there was a good article yesterday because Liam Neeson wants de Blasio to at least see the stables and see that these horses are well taken care of. So, and here's why I wanted to bring it up on the show. That's what you guys think, and that's fine.
Yeah.
De Blasio has decided, no, I'm not gonna. He doesn't even want to have an open mind about it.
Doesn't he want to meet with him?
He doesn't even want to meet to see how well the horses are being taken care of because he just assumes that the horses are being treated like shit.
He should meet with him and just dip some sushi in his hair. That'd be wonderful, see, because it's got soy sauce hair.
I like de Blasio not fucking going, because he knows the stable's going to be all dolled up. And they probably are okay looking.
Dolled up, yeah.
They're just standing there on a curb.
He's a
waiting.
pompous ass, though. He really is. And then he's banging heads with Cuomo there over the school thing.
Over the school thing.
He wants he wants to tax everybody to pay for some
everybody
pre-K.
That'd be nice. No, he just wants to tax the quote-unquote wealthy, which in New York City, it's a lot higher than if you were just somewhere else in the country. But he considers it wealthy at probably, what, 250? 250?
I need people to understand this elsewhere. $250,000 a year in New York City is nothing.
You don't understand. When you come to New York City...
nothing. Wait, I can say this. Most apartments, one-bedroom apartments in Manhattan, now Brooklyn, and in a lot of the surrounding areas, go for just under $1 million. Yeah. For one bedroom.
It's $1 million.
One bedroom.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about here. So when you're trying to tell people that make $250,000 a year, try to tell them that they're rich and they can handle another tax, that's ridiculous. Like we can handle that, yes. It's annoying to us, but our lifestyles will not change one iota. But to people making $250,000, that's a big fucking deal. Yeah. So he's banging heads with Cuomo, and Cuomo's like, we're paying for this shit. There's another way to pay for this.
Yeah, he said the state has enough money to do this already.
It's the pre-K program?
Yeah.
Right.
Then why is de Blasio fighting him on it? The government is saying
it's amazing. Because he's a pompous ass.
What a douche.
Because it has nothing to do with the schools. It has nothing to do with actually doing it and getting the money. It has to do with the fact that he loves the idea of taking money away from what he perceives as wealthy people and giving it to people that aren't wealthy. That's what socialists do.
And you know, supposedly the politicians, they work for us. Remember that?
Yes,
that crap that they all say?
Representing us.
Front page of the paper today here in New York, you had 11,000 parents show up for a rally to do it Cuomo's way.
Right.
And you had 1,500 people showing up to do it de Blasio's way, and de Blasio is still ignoring the voice of the people.
Exactly.
The people don't want this.
No.
I think those are two separate issues.
Are they?
I think that's charter school stuff.
Oh, charter school?
Yeah.
What is that now?
That de Blasio wants to get rid of charter schools.
Doesn't like charter schools.
Right, okay.
Cuomo, again, is
fighting for that. So there's a couple issues that they're banging heads over right?
De Blasio said that he doesn't want the state to pay for universal pre-K because he made a campaign promise, and he needs to stick to it.
It's not,
and Cuomo said, "Good for you with your campaign promise, but there's a better way to do this." And de Blasio is ignoring the fact that there might be a better way to do this.
Just wants to take money away from what he perceives as wealthy, and give it away to the poor.
Yeah,
he's the Robin Hood.
He feels like he would be
Robin Hood,
going against what the voters voted.
Right.
But if there's a better way, there's a better way. Period. And then now, what is the charter school issue?
De Blasio wants to close charter schools.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want that to happen.
Of course. And that's the rally yesterday with the 11,000 parents for the charter schools.
What is the charter school?
Cuomo supports keeping them open.
Right, and Cuomo wants it open. And then you got some union guys, 1,500 union guys fighting. Wait, is that a different?
Wait, what is a charter school?
Now I'm confused with the 1500, Travis. Is that associated with the charter schools?
50. I think De Blasio had a rally and like 1,000 people showed up or something.
Yeah, 1,500 looks like.
Cuomo had one and like 7,000.
11,000 it says on the front page.
I'm looking at the Daily News. What do you?
Oh, hell.
Okay, so
what is a charter school? I don't know what that means.
Now we've confused the issue a little bit, but the fact is that they're banging heads, and Cuomo really feels like there's a better way to pay for all this stuff. And what is a charter school?
I don't know. I'm asked 3 times. I feel like I'm dreaming. I'm not even here.
I'm reading as fast as I can. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know the exact definition of it.
I don't know. Fucking roomful of idiots. We're railing about it. I don't want these charter schools closed. What is that? I don't know. I've never heard of it.
I have no clue. What?
Just another,
I don't know what that is.
Way to get your kids some education.
Okay.
I don't know.
Instead of going to the public school in the area that might be shitty.
Oh.
I do believe that's what it is. So then these charter schools pop up because people say, no, we could do this better. And get some funding where we might have, real school supplies.
Yeah. A charter school is a school which receives public funding but operates independently.
There you go. Thus then, possibly a better school experience for the children.
Yeah.
And de Blasio wants to shut that shit down because maybe too many kids that might have just a little cash in their pockets, their families anyway.
That's it.
It's a disadvantage for others.
Of course, it's a disadvantage.
But a lot of these schools that are independently funded, they have all sorts of scholarship programs.
Yeah.
My son's in one of these type of places.
Ooh.
And there's a lot of kids in his class that, they're getting the free ride.
Mm-hmm.
They get the free ride.
Yeah. But
we had a huge auction, I don't know, about a month ago now, and it was all about raising money so less fortunate kids could go to this particular school.
De Blasio does not like anybody being above anybody else. Like if you have enough money to send your kid to a private school, he doesn't like that. He likes the idea of everybody being on equal footing. Like, the communists. That's pretty much what he's gunning for.
De Blasio is going to be a horrendous mayor.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
It's just not.
A lot of people are saying that once he really gets entrenched and starts pulling his shenanigans,
right?
Because he's relatively new in office, then it's going to be, you're going to see some pretty bad changes. We'll see. See what he gets away with.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
People are shocked that 250,000 isn't wealthy in this area.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's no one understands that.
This guy, okay, I knew this would happen. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, morning, guys. Love your show. I got
of course you do.
250,000 in perspective for me. I'm from the Midwest. What's the median income?
All right, well,
in New York City?
Well, I don't know officially, but let's just put it this way. A 1-bedroom apartment in New York City, in a lot of cases, goes for over $1 million, but it's safe to say about 800,000 easily you're going to spend.
Yeah,
okay? So
least,
what does that buy you in South Dakota, where you're from?
It's going to buy a lot of house, fella.
That's what I'm saying.
It buys you a lot in Jersey or Long Island compared to New York space.
Not as much, but it buys you more than it would like in Manhattan. You can't even So that's what we're talking about. People.
I make about $70,000 driving a truck. I really love listening to you guys, but I'm just, I don't know. You can come on over and drive truck, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. So
I'm going to punch out, fellas, and get back to listening to you.
All right. Bye. But I know, when you say that 250,000 a year is not a lot of money in New York City, because we're a national show, people are like, what?
Can't
but
imagine
I'm telling you.
They cannot imagine.
You're not saving money.
No. When you
and that's people that you can't even have kids.
No.
Because now you're squeezed into a 1-bedroom apartment with, let's say, your wife and then maybe your first kid. It's brutal.
Yeah. When you come to New York City to visit, a hotel is going to cost you a fortune.
$500-600.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, in the Times Square area, especially.
Not just for the entire vacation.
Right.
Occupation tax.
Yeah.
Like, they just fucking rape you.
Oh, the taxes are just ridiculous.
Crazy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then if you're lucky to live in a building, like myself, then you got just ridiculous charges that mean nothing. Like, every month, it's $2,500 to my building that I don't get back. I can't write off nothing. just so they could bring a package up to me.
Yeah.
Why can't you write it off?
You can't write that off. Maintenance charges?
Why not?
I don't think you can.
No.
Better call Javi.
Oh.
Javi.
Gotta ask Javi. I don't think so. And then, if you're lucky to have a car, then that costs you close to $500 a month just to have it in your building. So right there, you're $3,000 a month in the hole, and you don't get any of that back.
None of it.
And I'm not fucking crying. I'm just giving you facts. Because the dumb ones out there love to twist everything. I'm just giving facts. I'm not crying. I can afford it. But it just sucks to throw money out like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. I'll get my own mail, my own packages. I can open up the front door myself.
Exactly.
I don't need anyone opening the door for me every day. Although those people
you can do that yourself, right?
The people that work in my building, they're really nice.
Yeah.
And I like them better than the actual residents.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We got people in my building. They will not leave or go into the building until someone opens the door for them. And they will stand there.
So they stand there.
They will stand there and wait.
That's ridiculous.
And sometimes if I'm ahead of the doorman, they come scurrying. And I wave them off. I'm like, no, relax. I can open my own door.
I got it.
I got this.
I'm on it.
So.
Jesus. Unbelievable.
And then you got de Blasio fighting Liam Neeson over the horse and carriage thing. Let's at least hear what Liam Neeson has to say about this.
We're about to be taken.
Taken on a plane.
Taken. Yeah, now it's taken on a plane.
Taken on a plane, right?
Right.
Anyone see that movie? Was it good?
Yeah.
The first one stunk, so I would never watch parts 2 or 3.
Well, I don't think it's officially taken 3.
No, but might as well be.
It's pretty similar.
Might as well be.
I'm still a fan of the first Taken, I gotta say.
It's terrible.
It had some issues. It had
a few issues, yeah.
Dumb, clunky run.
We had someone from Taken in here, didn't we? We had
Maggie.
What's her face?
Maggie Grace.
Yeah.
She was cute.
She was cool.
She's great. She's beautiful in person.
Yeah.
Right.
But her run, grr. That's what I heard when she ran.
The second one is so bad.
Of course it is.
Like, she does things that it's, what are you doing? She's fucking throwing grenades off of roofs. She's shooting guns.
Utter nonsense.
She's driving. Like, outmaneuvering fucking criminal professional drivers.
Lenny, Missouri, you could get a 3-bedroom house with a attached garage for $100,000 in Missouri.
See,
that's what we're talking about.
Well,
and this guy's saying we got the whole de Blasio Cuomo thing wrong. Rick in Virginia, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought the argument that de Blasio was making was a little bit different in terms of the funding. I thought he was saying that if he doesn't get the tax imposed, then he's subject to the state, or the citizens are subject to the state budgetary constraints from year to year, and that the money could just go away if Cuomo's approach is taken. So, I think that's a little bit different argument. Either way, I think, education is one of those areas that we've thrown money and thrown money and thrown money at it, and it's not helping. But I do think the argument is a little different from de Blasio on this one.
What happened?
I don't know. I lost them too. Yeah.
Did we get it wrong or right?
We simply don't know enough to either debate or agree on it.
We got it wrong or he got it?
No. De Blasio has said that he's wary of accepting Cuomo's offer because state funding could be cut.
Right.
Whenever.
All right. Let me take one more here. Brian in Florida. Brian.
All right.
Hey, guys. How you doing this morning?
Well, it's Blue Monster Weekend. Blue Monster Weekend.
How's that?
PGA.
I was just calling about the charter school.
They redesigned the whole course down there at Doral.
Oh.
Watch out for the Blue Monster. It's Trump's tournament now.
Yeah.
I think is this the first year? Does anyone know that it's Donald Trump's gig? All right. Brian, what do you got?
I was just calling about charter schools. My kid's school is converting from a public school to a charter school, and basically it's all about taking the money away from the local control and turning it over to the parents. We basically found out with all the fundraising that we were doing, we could end up saving about 20% by running the school basically as a private business compared to running it as a public school.
Right.
So it's all about putting the money in the hands of the parents and taking it away from the school board. So
there you go, and the money will be spent better.
Yeah,
I think.
And the teachers are still in their union down here. They basically have a contract with the school. We basically write the check to whoever it is that we're paying money to compared to, the Manatee County School Board. So, and it's working out great. The teachers are all for it too. So.
I think your school taxes are used properly, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, boys, have a great day.
Yes, thank you.
That topic is dead.
I think it's horse shit.
That topic is dead. Here's Liam Neeson.
But he's upset you somehow?
No, he wants to close this horse and carriage industry in New York. And there was a poll last week.
Right.
Over 60% of New Yorkers want to keep the horse carriage industry in Central Park.
Oh, maybe if they put it in the park. I feel bad for them. You know, we actually live right next door to them. Sure. And I always feel bad for them on the streets. It seems like they and a lot of the van traffic don't get along. The horses.
But listen,
it seems
the horse carriage industry, they made the roads in New York. Oh. I just want that to rest there.
They made the roads?
Years ago.
What are the roads made out of horse? What do you mean they made the roads? Construction made the roads. What if they moved it into the park? The horses wouldn't have to walk the streets. Maybe that is
a compromise. But you know, these organizations, they want to put out all this false information about how these horses are treated. And these guys treat these horses like they're children. Have you been in this? Really? Seriously?
If DYFS, if the Division of Youth and Family Services ever found out that they're keeping their children in 60 square foot stalls and feeding them twice a day buckets of grain,
that's a lot.
That is not good parenting as far as I'm concerned.
You know, I just don't like de Blasio. I think the horse thing is.
I don't care either way, but that does seem like a compromise if you want to keep them in the park.
Well, you can't get customers if it's in the park. Not as much. Yeah, that's why.
Why would you want to?
That's why they have them on Central Park South. You get more customers that way.
Why would you want to drive around in traffic though?
And then you do see those weird ones down like 8th or 9th Avenue. You're like, what? Why is there a horse and carriage down here? If they go into the park, whatever.
Yeah, they're fucking trotting down the road.
8th or 9th Avenue. You're right next to one.
Stalls,
like, no, there's people in them.
Yeah.
They're giving rides. I think the stalls are actually in Central Park somewhere.
They should be banned. No, they're on 10th, between 10th and 11th. They're on the west side.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. They should be banned, and those fucking guys riding bikes.
You don't like the petty cab?
Hate them, because they tie up traffic. They suck.
They really do. They tie up the right and left turn lanes.
Yeah, the guys are the fucking worst.
It's like, they stay on the side of the road. Yeah, well, that's what turn lanes are.
Right.
It's a big pain in the ass.